Hello everybody, I'm Galactic Odyssey, and welcome to Lies of P, where we answer the question, what if a puppet looked like Timothy Chalamet was really good at sword fighting? Well, I guess he would make a game that exists in a dark fantasy, steampunk, dystopian universe. How fun is that? I've heard a lot of comparison for Lies of P to Dark Souls, Sekiro. I'm sure there's a lot of comparisons that could be made out there, but I've also, of course, heard that it's got some unique features that very much makes it shine on its own. I'm so excited. I've heard a lot of good things about this. I've heard there's a DLC that's coming out later this summer as of this recording, and I can't wait to just jump right in and really learn more about this universe. So, thank you so much for watching. Let's jump in.
Can you hear me?
So, of course, this is, as I understand it, a
Geppetto's puppet.
Pinocchio analog, right? So that's
We
the blue
need your
fairy,
help.
or a representative of the blue fairy. There we go. Well, there is no delay whatsoever in getting started. Not much for an opening cinematic. So, Geppetto being our
Here you are.
creator, of
I've
course.
been looking all over for you.
And I suppose the implication is that this is very much pre-real boy phase in our life. Maybe that's going to be our goal here, is that we're a human simulacrum. Wonderful aesthetics, just want to say. Like, really, really beautiful. A lot of detail in the background. Let's see, what do we have here? Marvelous Puppet Show Festival. VN line to all parts of the world. Get the most loyal servant. So I guess we are constructed to be of service to whoever purchases us or people like us. Investigate.
I see they got Jiminy too. But we have to
Oh,
hurry.
as in like Jiminy Cricket?
My name is Sophia.
Or Gemini, I guess, depending on your
Please
pronunciation.
come to Hotel Krat, and I'll explain what's happening. Jiminy,
Sophia,
please
Hotel
escort him
Krat.
to the hotel.
Okay. We'll let our conscience be our guide, I guess. So, we have our first mechanical tutorial. Use belt. T, select the upper belt. G, the lower belt. And R, use the selected item belt. Equips items and gestures on the belt to use them. And then we have this extra bag. I guess that's kind of like a quick access slot, similar to Elden Ring. Hold E to activate the extra bag, and then directional arrows to use the item. Also of note, in case anyone's interested, I am playing on PC. So I know these sort of games are probably experienced
Let's
best
get you out of there.
via
Find
controller
something that might
for
help.
most people, but if you've seen my videos before, you know I did not grow up really using a controller, so I would be, you know, kind of like Bambi on ice trying to do a game like this with a controller. So mouse and keyboard is what
But
I've
the
got.
streets are not safe. Arm yourself with one of the weapons over there. It'll be helpful on your way to the hotel.
Oh, interesting. So we can pick... So I guess it's a little bit different than Souls-type games insofar as we decide now what kind of build we want. We want a balance, dexterity, or strength. Well, I think for most of my Dark Souls and Elden Ring career, so to speak, I've chosen dexterity. And if I really want to get the best comparison between all of them, I think I would like to go with something similar just to see, you know, to be able to compare it properly. So I think I'm going to go dexterity. I don't know anything about them. Recommend escaping. Yeah, thank you. I don't know anything about this. Again, this is a blind playthrough, so I'm going to be figuring out this along the way. We will certainly need to be consulting. Oh, well, it's got our handy little key bindings there on the edge. but it'll take me a moment. Let me just take a second here before we fight our first enemy. So menu, we've got guard. Is that like a parry or a block, I guess? Dash dodge is space, lock on. There we go with our middle mouse key. Extra bag. Switch weapon. I'm not sure what the difference is between... I guess we only have one weapon right now, so I'm not really switching weapons. Switch to walking. Alright, I might tweak with some of my key bindings here, depending on what becomes most ergonomic for me, but this is fine for the time being. Normal attack. Alright, my dodge is not hugely... doesn't create a ton of space for me. And I'm also not sure what my iframes will look like. Oh, here we go. I should probably... Let me try blocking with this guy and see what this... Oh, that didn't work. Alright, that's just a straight up block. Huh. Yeah. Interesting. I don't know, maybe... Yeah, so my right click is not parry. That's so guard is the shift. I don't know what the parry mechanic is necessarily. That's something that I'll need to experiment with further. Interesting. So, alright, so we're in a train station. So why were we living in a train specifically? Let's take a look and see what it says here before we push on. What does it say? The Blue Ferry. Oh, the Blue Ferry is the name of the train itself. I didn't even notice that. And then what is that one called over there? The Star Regional. And then what's this one here in the back? And our sprint is not very fast, is it? This one is called the Intercity FR. I don't know what that was standing for. So, okay, so the Blue Ferry is not only, you know, whatever that butterfly was representing. And then up there we see Keystone Express, Star Regional, E36, Intercity, Star Regional, Atlantic EC, to St. Marian Dacia. I see. Well, I don't know what sort of world we're living in right now. Like, is this like a version of Europe, or is this a totally different sort of geography than what we're used to? Maximum number of pulse cells increased. Use a pulse cell to recover HP. There is a maximum number of times each of them can be used. When you reach the maximum, the cell will be discharged. If you attack enemies while it's discharged, it will gradually be charged. Oh, that's kind of cool. So this is our Estus flask equivalent. So let's go ahead and do some healing. That's a decent amount of our health bar straight away. So it's pretty cool that once they're expended, you can sort of passively refill it without having to rest. Alright, so dodge. That's our sort of our back step, I see. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out this whole guard situation. I'm guessing this is going to be an enemy. Interesting. Okay. Maybe there's something I'm missing and there'll be like a guard/parry tutorial here shortly. Use Legion Arm. Oh, that's cool. How many times can I use the Legion Arm? Fable Catalyst. Again, I don't know what all these things mean. Once we get prompted to open our inventory menu, then I'll sort of scroll through here. I do enjoy reading like the lore descriptions on these various items, so if that's something you're interested in, definitely do not despair. I just want to get through the first sort of little area here, and maybe we can get some more environmental clues as to the universe that we're in. Here we go. This is what I wanted. Shift guard. You can block enemy attacks by guarding. If your guard is successful, your character will take reduced damage, but it will consume stamina. The reduced damage will be transferred to guard regain. Guard regain accumulates but gradually increases over time. While you have guard regain, you can attack enemies to recover HP. I see. So if you take damage from an attack, essentially, you will... It's a conditional block. You will sort of block it, but in a probationary way, right? And then you have to basically attack to make up for that HP loss. Perfect guard. This is what I was talking about for parry. If a guard succeeds right before being hit, it triggers a perfect guard. When a perfect guard is successful, you will not receive damage, only stamina is consumed. You can use perfect guards to destroy an enemy's weapon or put the enemy in staggerable status. So I definitely want to work on that.
You cannot see in the dark. Switch me on and gently will light the way.
Oh, there's the perfect parry. Nice. Okay, that was there was the little sparks there that that told me I did a good job. Excellent. I also appreciate that just about everything, it seems, I just pick up automatically in terms of any, like, drops from the enemy. I should probably clear this floor out first, I guess. Oh, I see you back there. Think you're being sneaky? I really enjoy the rapier. It's the name of this weapon, right? A rapier. Just the sort of mechanical way of thrusting, like very swashbuckler type of style. Volunteers wanted for the grand exhibition. Likes the art in here. These washrooms are very fancy. You are something tomorrow. So this is basically like a... What's that? Like a world fair, right? Like the big exhibition, the technology exhibition in Chicago, like back in the day, or Paris. But perhaps there was some technology gone haywire. I haven't been breaking these, you know, suitcases in environmental because I didn't get the impression there would be anything in them necessarily to pick up. But if I'm wrong, then... Oh, we can I crouch and do this? Or... There we go. Got a nice crit. Is he dead? He is. Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, I guess I don't know to what extent stealthing is a thing. Try parrying again. There we go. Perfect parry. I like how zippy his attacks are. Like it's got some nice thwip to them, if you take my meaning. Alright, so that's where we started down there, I assume. Passenger's note. If anyone finds this note, get out of the station and run. Be sure to steer clear of the waiting room. I saw a huge puppet smashing people to death in there. Oh, that's great. I locked the door, but I don't know if that'll work. At least it should stop people from randomly coming in. I'm going to die soon, so I want to help you even if it's not much. Please survive. Anyone. Sincerely, a dead person. Rest in peace. Well, I assume that it must be a different puppet that they're referring to, not us, right? I mean, because I guess these police officers seem like puppets, right? So, dash and space. Wait. That... Huh. Hang on, let's take a look at that again. I think I missed something there. Where's the keyboard and mouse? Key settings. Forward jump is space with WASD. Huh. I'm not getting that for whatever reason. Because I'm pressing WASD and I'm tapping space. I must be missing something there in terms of jump. Hopefully we won't need to jump. And that will just... won't even be something we'll need to worry about, but... Alright, excellent. Oh, you're alive again. How did that happen? There we go. And there's that passive... So let's see. There's that conditional stamina. Yeah, and it's bleeding down. So I'm losing some health for not being able to attack. So it seems like I've got to be strategic about when I parry and block. Pulse cell discharge. Attack enemies with a weapon to charge your pulse cells. Yeah. Cool. Aut viam inveniam aut faciam. Chamber of Machina Workshop. Ergo is life. So what does that mean? Aut viam inveniam aut faciam. I don't know. My Latin is not what it once was. Dim ergo fragment. I know ergo means therefore. Like cogito ergo sum and like the ergo at the end of a proof. So everybody here loves technology. Well, maybe not anymore, because a lot of people were killed by technology. But anyway, lock device. There are doors and ladders all throughout Krat that are locked by devices. You can unlock these doors or go down the ladders to create shortcuts. Yeah, this is basically introduces the doubling back mechanic. I can open up a shortcut to like a previous area. Very Dark Souls-esque in that regard. Alright, is there anybody else that's going to jump me if I try to get a stealth kill on this guy? Oh, never mind. So much for that. Alright, let's try this. Ooh. Oh, I'm trying to parry here. It's not working very well. Oh, I thought I refilled my pulse cell. Did I not? Here we go. Oh, staggerable. Hold for a charge attack. While you're attacking, a white outline will appear around the enemy's HP bar. When this happens, you can make the enemy staggered with a charge attack or with Fable Arts. So... Oh, nice. Fatal attack. Face a staggered enemy and then left click. It can be performed on staggered enemies. If successful, it can inflict heavy damage. Well, I need that. Oh, beautiful. Oh, he's not dead yet. Oh, no. All right, well, there we go. Lie or die. Bad boys for life. Well, fortunately, we've got our shortcut unlocked, so... we should get back to the puppet fight here. There we go. Thanks to the mercy of the blue fairy. Now, so what happens with my money? Does that get... Is it a situation where it's like on the ground and I can pick it up, a la Dark Souls, or do I need to kill an enemy that killed me to get it back? I guess we'll see here shortly. And like also what the possible penalty is. Let's see, where was the shortcut from before? Was it just through here? And then to the right? Was it? I believe so. I better kill these guys to keep them off my back. Alright, and I don't need to kill that guy over there. Alright, where's my money? Oh, there it is. It's just on the ground. That's nice. So, very much like Dark Souls, you can just pick it up when it goes down. Alright, Lost Ergo. Alright, I want to try to parry. A little early. Wow, their wind-ups are expensive. Here we go. Oh, here we go. Chargeable attack. And then... Oh. Oh, I didn't do that quite correctly. There we are. I forgot I've got a hold for the charge attack. Let's heal. Alright, bring it on. Okay, not bad. Not too shabby. I've got to get used to the timing. It seems like they have a significant wind-up. Like, their animation is very delayed. So I think that's something I'm definitely a nervous parrier or nervous blocker, so I will absolutely default or, you know, I'll tend to do things earlier than they should be. So that's something I'm going to have to get used to. Alright, I got myself a key. Now, where does that get me to? Was there a door locked previously that's going to get me out of here that I didn't see before? I guess so. Oh, I was going to try to get a stealth kill on this guy. Oh, 2-for-1 special, huh? Oh, that's cool. cool Legion arm. Oh, so I see the Legion arm has a little bar there that's ticking down. I guess that's telling me... That's giving me an indication of where I can... how many attacks I have available with that. So I assume that's the way out of here down there, right? Am I correct in saying that? I found the note over here. All right, I'm already getting lost. Maybe it's down here. I wish I had a sprint. Like, my options are this speed or this speed, which is like catwalk swagger speed, which I don't feel like I don't need. I don't need that. Wish I could go faster, but oh well. It's probably these double doors here, hey? Very, very fancy. So yeah, once we get to our first bonfire or side of grace or whatever the equivalent is, maybe we can take a look at our inventory. Welcome to Krat. Very nice. Man, it looks fantastic. I have not played Bloodborne. I have not had the opportunity since I am pretty much PC only, but I imagine this is sort of the vibes-ish that you would get from that. Sort of a dilapidated Victorian, you know, type of environment. Stargazer. Use a Stargazer for fully recovering HP and stamina, as well as charging your pulse cells. You will be revived at this point in case of death. Remember, this process also revives enemies, not just your character. Yep, everything that we would pretty much expect.
This is called a Stargazer. A marvelous device the stalkers used in the past.
Puppet threshold exceeds danger estimates. Please reduce puppet numbers or reset danger parameters.
As we are not strong enough to beat the puppets. But if I lend my power to this Stargazer for a moment. Gather ergo, clever one. This Stargazer will make you stronger.
Oh, don't you worry. I've got plenty of
The
ergo.
Stargazer's strength doesn't last forever. So be careful with it. Hurry up and come to Hotel Krat.
What does that mean? It doesn't last forever? Like you could only use it a finite number of times? Or what does that mean? Alright, so our first leveling up. Let's see, is there any sort of legend to tell me what everything means? I guess we'll just sort of have to figure it out from context. So, vitality probably means like health, right? Can I... Yeah, okay. Vigor is what? Like stamina? Yeah, stamina upgrade. Okay, capacity is Legion arm and your carrying capacity. Motivity is what? Physical... Is that physical attack? Okay. Technique is also physical attack. Maybe it's like strength versus dex. I'm not sure. And advance is resistance to different types of damage. Is that fair to say? Okay. Well, I mean, it seems like a good... while we're figuring things out, and as I try to figure out what everything means, it's probably good to put points into, you know, health. That's typically a good way to start for this kind of game. So we'll do a couple points into vitality. I could probably get one more upgrade, right? And then maybe like one into vigor. Yeah. Seems like safe upgrades to make. We're not getting much damage, but that's fine because we're... Right now the name of the game is survivability. Storage. Okay, let's go ahead and take a moment just to read through everything. So we've got usable items, functional, material, weapons, blades, amulets, defense parts. So the pulse cell is our healing. Pulse cells are ergo cells that power the P organ. Not that one, the other one. They work with Stargazers, and they can also convert the energy from an attack's impact to recharge. Monad's lamp increases brightness upon use. A small lamp with a cricket guide puppet inside It illuminates the darkness with a faint light. Do not be afraid, even if you get lost in the fog. The cricket guide will be with you. Always let your conscience be your guide. Fable Catalyst. A catalyst made to supplement puppet abilities. Rapidly charges Fable, which we don't know too much about now. The catalyst made puppets more efficient by circulating ergo energy within their bodies. This groundbreaking invention was based on one alchemist's idea. Is that Geppetto or somebody else? Thermite. A thermite bomb that can be thrown. Inflicts fire damage at the area of impact. And here you can see the ability scaling, motivity, technique, and advance. And I'm guessing whether we had chosen strength, dex, or balance, that would be one of the three here, right? Is that fair to say? And I'm guessing from context that maybe technique would be the dex scale. Dim ergo fragment, that's like the souls that we can pick up and like crush them on command. Geppetto's puppet can absorb ergo and turn it into power. Ergo is both a power source and a currency in Krat. Even small pieces can be put to good use in the city. A sawtoothed wheel, a cog wheel that is common sight in Krat. It can be thrown to draw an enemy's attention. Even worthless items can become useful if you collect them. Everything became useful in battle in the paralyzed city. Last resort, immediate character death upon use. A special device that releases all of his energy at once. The old man feared the possibility of his son failing to awaken properly and going into a frenzy. This initialization device was made as a necessary evil for delicate readjustments. So this is our break glass in case of emergency. We need to teleport back to our Stargazer. Grinder repairs weapon durability. Oh, I didn't realize this was a durability game. Okay, durability decreases each time you attack enemies with a weapon. Use it to repair your weapon. When durability falls to 0, attack decreases and the weapon cannot be repaired with a grinder. Thus, it is advised to keep an eye on the durability gauge. To those in battle, the grinder is their lifeline. The sharpness of their blade can mean life or death. I've got to figure out where exactly it shows the durability. So we have the wintry rapier's blade, and it looks like the handle and the blade themselves are disassemblable, which is kind of cool. It's a stab weapon. It scales best with technique. That's good to know. It's got the Fable arts are Storm Stab and Guard Parry. Again, I'm not sure what those refer to, but I'm sure we'll get to those eventually. And then here we have parts that enhance puppet frames. So this is what? Maybe armor? Yeah, I don't know. We can't use it now, as far as I can tell. But we'll have plenty of opportunity to play around with this stuff here soon, so. Alrighty. Oh, dogs. Nice. Man, it seems to really reward aggressiveness. Like, I hardly had to dodge or block or anything. So, I mean, obviously these are easy enemies. R, use a belt item. Can use throwing object for a long-range attack. The Krat Times issue 183. The Krat Grand Exhibition has been delayed. The decision was made to protect the citizens until the puppet frenzy that has recently paralyzed the city is under control. The occurrence began on Rosa Isabel Street, resulting in hundreds of casualties. While the cause is still unknown, the number of casualties and the scale of damage are both growing. As the crisis dragged on, the workshop and Vanini Company, Krat's largest puppet factory, announced they would offer emergency supplies to citizens and do everything they could to alleviate the situation. So Workshop and Vanini Company is the factory. Okay, so we are a puppet nation. A task force is investigating the possibility of a fatal loss of the Grand Covenant, which is the control protocol of the Workshop's puppets. It's like the 3 laws of robotics, right? Like that Isaac Asimov sort of mechanic. However, there is no quick solution as of now, with the puppet frenzy resulting in more casualties. As the city braces for a resurgence of the petrification disease, the citizens were advised to stay indoors for their safety. However, many citizens are trying to escape through Krat Central Station, intensifying the general chaos. Which is why, I don't know, I guess we restored in there for whatever reason. We restored in the Blue Fairy, you know, the Blue Fairy train. Oh, I didn't see it. Oh, there's guys behind me too. I dodged right into them. Alright, hang on. Oh, I keep trying to push Q to target. Alright. I wonder if I can... Is Q being used for anything? Because if not... Let me just scroll through here real quick. Doesn't look like Q is used. I think I would rather have target selection. Like lock on target be to Q instead of middle mouse. Let's change that to Q. There we go. I like that better. Alright, that should... So now, yeah, that's much better for me personally. That's just a Dark Souls habit. I like how he does a little step back with this thrust attack. Like he does an automatic little recovery, which is kind of cool. Alright, I don't know if I need to farm everybody like this, but it's probably good for me to just get used to all these different mechanics. It's almost like a little dodge built into it, which I appreciate. I wonder if that's like one of the advantages of going Dex. I'm sure each style has their own pros or cons, and maybe that's like Dex's, you know, special little thing. Just the little step back. Let's take care of you first. Looks like I could stagger them pretty well. I'm sure not every enemy will be equally staggerable, but it's nice to have that, to just be able to bully them. I don't even know where to go from here. Do I have a map? I just thought of that. No. I mean, I guess if this is a Dark Souls type game, you wouldn't necessarily expect a map. I like the enemy designs. They're very, very cool. Ooh, good thing I came up here, huh? Hell yeah. Definitely don't want that guy getting the drop on me. Oh, that guy sees me over there. Hang on. See if I can kill this guy real quick. Iframes. Stuff. Alright. Well, maybe I should come back up here and take a look. Oh, that's my durability I see down in the lower right-hand corner, so I should keep an eye on that. Alright, let's take care of this guy real quick. I'm interested to see how ganky the enemy placement is. Like, so far it hasn't been too bad. I've been able to take care of everybody without, like, getting piled on by, like, a bajillion guys. But interested to see if that holds up. Yeah, not too many of these guys have gotten an attack off on me, which is good. The Four Seasons Books and Coffee House. So that sounds very cozy. And it's raining outside. Like, oh man, there's nothing better than a coffee house and a book on a rainy, depressing, cloudy day. It actually sounds quite nice. Alright, there's like some people home apparently. Can I talk to them through the window? Hello? It's me, Pinocchio. You may recognize me from such films as Pinocchio by Benicio del Toro, or Pinocchio by Disney, or that other Pinocchio movie. Huh. Getting a little bit of, what, radio static? Lots of vivid fragments. I guess that's good for when we get to our next Stargazer, to be able to level up. Very cool. Are we going to be able to get down there to the beach? Ooh. Okay. I'm going to have to get through there somehow. I'm sure it's going to circle back around. Alright, new enemy type. Now I wonder, will I be able to parry that guy? A fury attack. Oh, there we go. It answers my question. Some enemies become red and use a strong attack called a fury attack. You can't dodge or guard, but you can counter with a perfect guard. So, no pressure. You can either dodge, I assume, or just perfect parry it, right? Is that about the extent of it? I guess we should practice it, huh? Ooh, that is a very delayed attack. Ah, it's way early. Here we go. Ooh. Ooh. Here we go. Charge attack. Nice. I've got to get used to holding down that right click for charge attack. Oh, so if I hold E, oh, I see. Then I can use... Oh, that's kind of cool. Hold down E, then I can use a bunch of this other stuff here. Interesting, interesting. All right, my durability is getting kind of low. I don't know. Do I get a limited number of uses of my weapon grind thing? Also, is this, like, I want to explore fully, but I don't want to leave any area behind. Is this a dead end up here? Yeah, I think so.
Destination Hotel Krat. Optimal location for observing the destination.
Oh, up there, up there. I see. Okay, got it. That's the Hotel Krat. I assume that's going to become my, like, hub world, or whatever. My Firelink shrine, if you will. So far, like, the combat is very, very smooth. Like, I'm really enjoying it. I guess I'll reserve judgment until I get, like, the first couple boss battles under my belt to see, like... Oh, there's a guy shooting stuff at me. And there's another guy right there. Oh, he's a headless. Nice. Okay. Fable Catalyst. Alright, we still haven't really used Fable Arts all that much. What's that all about? See the dog up there. Let me just explore up here quickly. Ooh, can I get the drop? Oh, I can get the drop on them. Nice. Down attack, left or right click while falling down. Does it matter? There we go. Get wrecked. Good stuff. Alright, let me just circle back through here, I think, real quick. There's something good for me to pick up here. Is this an ambush? It's like, are a bunch of guys about to drop in on me? This feels like... Ooh! Vanini's Urgent Repair Tool. Hang on. What is... Let me find that in my inventory. Oh, how do I open inventory? Manage items you own. Oh, you attained the following benefit item. Alchemist Hat, Illusory Emerald Glasses, Treasure Hunter's Mask. I don't know if this was at like a Steam bonus for me. Oh, Winter Festival Hat. Antlers and nose. Definitely a bonus. Bonus items. Azure Dragon Crescent Glaive, Bandana of the Honorable. Well, this is some cool armor. But for the time being, let's see. This grinder, I guess... It's unlimited uses, as far as I can tell, because it doesn't have a number next to it. This Urgent Repair Tool, it's a consumable, instantly repairs weapon durability. An emergency repair tool that Vanini made to support stalkers. Regrettably, its manufacturing facility was destroyed during the puppet's occupation, so it has become a rare item. We should probably go ahead and use it. So what's... How do I use it? Oh, G. G. Oh, I see. I switch G and then I hit R. Oh, interesting. Oh, and it just recharges like that. Oh, okay, okay. Interesting. You have to hold it down. That's kind of neat. Like, weapon durability is kind of already annoying to have to track, but if you're gonna do it, that's probably a pretty good way to do it. And then I guess those little sprockets that we picked up are a way, like, if you need to do some repairs in the heat of battle. Whoa! Then that's the best way to do it. Alright, let's take care of you as well. Oh, alright. Sawtooth wheel. Feels like we're getting pretty far from our Stargazer, doesn't it? Is this a shortcut? Okay, that's good. And that looks like a Stargazer up there, which is good to see. So that means let me clear out this area down here real quick so that we lock in our progress. Oh, didn't really get a backstab on the dog. Oh well. And then this is blocked off, right? There's no way to destroy these carriages, I don't think. No. Okay. Cool. Well, let me just run my happy way back up there. I can't believe this is the fastest I can go. Unless there's a sprint button and I'm just missing it, but I feel like I'm just moving so slow.
A powerful parade puppet is blocking the entrance, and that's the only way in.
Alright, boss time.
So please, be careful.
Cool. Alright. Ooh, is this a merchant? So this is probably like something to test a weapon on? Yeah, okay, whatever. Whatever, dude. And then you are what, a merchant? Well, let me repair this Stargazer first. Cool. And then let's chat. Chum. How do I talk with you? Hello?
Hello there.
There we go.
Welcome
I'll have to
to
get
Krat,
really close
visitor.
to you.
I didn't think there were any stalkers left to fight the puppets. You didn't hear?
So I'm a
Figures.
stalker. Okay.
The whole organization fell apart. All that's left are wannabes and amateurs who think they can fight on their own. You ought to buy...
Oh, sorry,
Out
I
here
didn't mean to
alone?
interrupt you.
You could use some help. Here's a festival gift for you.
Oh, thank you.
Now get yourself something useful.
Whoops, I didn't mean to skip through his dialogue. I thought it was saying next to, like, go through to the next line of dialogue. Oh, well. Let's see what he has to offer. Fable Catalyst, sold out. Great. Wintry Rapier's Blade, that's what I currently have. We could get these other blades here. Oh, I guess, can you dual wield? So if I buy a second one... So Puppet Saber, this is the balanced one. Great Sword, that's, you know... Strength. Another Wintry Rapier Blade. So, can you dual wield? Electric Blitz Abrasive. Temporarily imbues the weapon with electric blitz. Okay. So this is basically like a... what are those things called in Elden Ring and Dark Souls? Like pine resin or whatever to give your weapon different elemental effects. Throwing Cell, this is a electric bomb, like AoE type of stuff. So, do you have like an infinite number of these? Or, like, I wonder if it's worth me picking up one or two of these. Let me see what the next level up looks like, and now that I know that mobility is what I'm scaling with, or sorry, not mobility, technique, right? That's the one I'm leveling up with. Maybe I grab one in technique and one in something else. I'm a bit short. Oh, hang on. Yes, I do want to cancel. Let's go ahead and use one of our ergos. This is plus 100, this is plus 300, so let's use... I guess we could use a couple of these, depending on what we need for our next couple level ups, or we could save it. Let's just take a look here. I think I'll go one into technique, because that scales with our weapon, and then maybe we go one more into vitality. Yeah. The next required ergo is 900. So let's lock in these upgrades real quick. 900. Do I have 900 in the bank? I do. I could use all my vivid fragments here. Let's go ahead and use it. I'm fine with that. That'll get us one more level up. And for that, why don't we go... I've also got to figure out like what the scaling is. I might need to do a little bit of independent research offline to figure out like are there soft caps, are there hard caps? Is it going to tell me when I reach those? Is it something I need to know on my own, like independently, and just track that? I'm not sure. Also, like if you have comments about, you know, what are like recommended level ups to take, I'm always interested in hearing those. Let's just go one more in health. That's the easy one to get. Just really increase that survivability. And alright, I guess that means we're not buying anything from the merchant for the time being, but that's okay. We've got a couple ways we can go. Let me just poke my head around here in case there's anything good. Oh, there is. Very nice. Introducing the parade puppet. Oh, this is probably who we're going up against, huh? Here appears a terrific puppet that will enliven the parade. Introducing Parade Master, a remarkable parade puppet model from the workshop to celebrate the grand exhibition. Hello there, I am the Parade Master. I like singing and marching with people. The Parade Master has the following functions: 16 jolly songs, cheerful laughter, and 54 parade phrases. Parade dances to delight children. The strength to carry 6 men on his shoulders. One of those facts is not like the other, and is slightly ominous. This Parade Master was made big in commemoration of the grand exhibition. Check out its charms on the evening of the upcoming exhibition. Great. That's not ominous at all. Alright, so we've got our Legion arm. I wonder what the advantage of using our Legion arm is. I guess we should just try to crank those out as often as possible. We haven't had Fable arts introduced to us. Like, it's something that's been alluded to a couple times, but there hasn't been, like, a tutorial for it. Is that something I need to use F? F for Fable arts. Maybe there was something about it, and I just clicked through it without seeing, so I don't know. But we'll figure it out. Falcon Punch. Oh, I love this kind of old-timey illustration aesthetic, like all the posters. Oh, yeah. Oh, you look so jolly. Do you have any fun phrases? Parade phrases? Ooh. Nice. Alright. Oh, I need to figure out that distance a little better. I did that way early. Whoops. Alright, heal. Oh, I tried to roll out of the way there. That did not work like I was hoping. Alright, heal up again. Nice. Alright. I'm not doing very well here. Is this a phase 2? Seems like it. Ooh, nice. Backed it up. Oh, this is not good. Oh! Oh no, he was staggered. I was trying to use my charged, what was it? That charge attack on him? Yikes. At least so it's kind of Sekiro-esque in the sense that in Sekiro you can build up their stagger meter, and here I guess it's an invisible stagger meter. If you die in a boss battle, Ergo has created the entrance. Oh, that's nice. That's actually very user-friendly. I guess there's like an invisible stagger meter that's building up. And then you can take advantage of that once you've blocked enough or whatever. Cool. Alright, not bad for a first attempt, I have to say. Man, that timing for the parry is brutal. There we go. Ooh, nice. That dodge is not great. Man, that dodge... I feel like I'm not going to use dodge at all, because it's just not very helpful. Yeah, see, like I'm trying to roll out of the way. I'm not even really rolling or dodging. I'm just kind of sidestepping. heal while he goes to his next phase. Wow. I can do my last heal here. There we go. Perfect parry. There we go. Nice. That's a good stagger. Oh, get some good hits in. Back it up. He's got his little tantrum going. Oh god. Alright, back it up. No, back. Heal. Alright, we're fine. Ooh. Oh god. There we go. Did I get him? Oh, we got him. Nice. That was a little touch and go there. Oh, all right. Parade leaders ergo and quartz. There's a special type of ergo with different color. Oh, that wasn't long enough. Basically, they're boss souls, right? More or less. Cool. Well, I definitely need to get used to, like, kind of standing my ground, you know, somewhat. I mean, Sekiro is a really good comparison. Like, dodging, I'm not really doing a proper dodge roll like that. That seems like a pretty anemic roll, all things considered. So, yeah, I've got to figure out. I guess it's really just getting comfortable with parrying, and then maybe just small dashes for repositioning, but they're not really for, you know, for evading attacks in quite the same way. So let's rest here real quick. All right, we're back in action. I guess we can go ahead and level up while we're here. We should get. Oh, you can only level up. I see. That's what they meant by the power is limited. So interesting. You could only like use it to level up a couple times. Otherwise, it's just storage. Okay, that's fine. And my weapon durability is restored. That's nice to see that that happens automatically. Of note, I didn't use my Legion arm or Fable Arts at all. Again, because I'm not 100% sure how I'm meant to use them, per se. So that's some, you know, a note for myself that I need to work on that in the future. You know, I assume we'll find a few other basic enemies that we can just try it out on and kind of get comfortable with it before we go up against our next major boss. But I'm pretty satisfied with that result. You know, I'm sure that they're not... It was not the most challenging boss that we're going to be confronted with, but, you know, I feel good about that result. Alright, Hotel Krat. The greatest luxury you will ever experience. Treat yourself to an unforgettable day. I wish these boxes would stay around a little while. They kind of disappear too quickly.
Hotel security excludes puppets like you.
Oh, really?
So you'll have to lie to get inside. You're a special puppet after all.
Have to lie again? I'm fine. I mean, I am Pinocchio. It's kind of my thing. If I didn't lie, I would just be the puppet who is a good boy and doesn't do anything. So, not to worry. There's a pile of stuff out here to collect. Man, I just love it. Like, the cobblestones are great. The little mud and silt and stuff that's building up. The sound design is great. I'm having a great time so far. My only notes are, I wish I could run faster, A. Also, but I also wonder, maybe that's a capacity thing. Maybe I'm, like, overladen right now, and I need to, like, put more stuff in storage. Is that a possibility? And maybe that could also, just speculating here, could that also help with my, my rolling? Would I get more iframes if I go, like, lighter encumbrance? Something I'm definitely going to have to play around. Hidden Moonstone was not from this world. However, it was the most optimal handsome material. In their urgency, technicians pushed forward. Okay, I guess it's an upgrade material. Again, I wish those explanatory boxes stuck around longer so I could read it faster. But anyway, we'll figure it out. Hello. It's me, a real man.
Prove your identity. Who are you?
think, therefore I am. Oh, I'm on a timer, too. I'm a human, totally.
Covenant's fourth law. A puppet cannot lie. Welcome to Hotel Krat.
Cool. Our first lie. Your springs are reacting. Now, is that a good thing or a bad thing? Like, is this like a Paragon Renegade system where if you lie, you are more of a bad boy, and if you tell the truth, you're a good boy? Or are you supposed to lie? Is it actually a reversal to what you would ordinarily think, where lying is actually good and telling the truth is bad? I don't know. Oh, and finally we get the title sequence. Hell yeah. Or maybe that's the end of the game. Alright, good playthrough, everybody. You know, it was a quick 45-minute game, but hope we all had fun. Just kidding. Oh, and some credits here at the beginning. Nice. So discovery of this ergo material, I assume, and that's probably Geppetto, right? I like his vest. Puppets start getting manufactured at the workshop, right? It's an age of progress and innovation, etc. Europe is flourishing, like never before. The Grand Exhibition, that's where we just were. The V is for the Benigni, right? The company that's in charge. This is... I don't know who that is. Puppets teaching the kid how to play piano. Seems pretty handy. There's some distortion in our projector. Uh-oh. Puppets are gone wrong. They're revolting. It was Mr. Colonel Mustard with a candlestick in the conservatory, except Colonel Mustard's a robot. Yeah, things are not looking great. Oh, there's the Puppet Master with bodies in his little satchel. That's, you know, pretty grim. So the puppets, I wonder if they have some sort of united sentience, that they're realizing, hey, we don't want to be servants anymore, and that's why they're revolting, or maybe there's some bad actor that's controlling them. I can't tell if they're like collectively decided, like Skynet style, that they want to revolt, or if it's a human that's using it to their own ends, like maybe like a rival political entity or something. I don't know.
I'm so happy to see you.
Likewise.
I am Sophia. I've been waiting for you. Searched all over the city of Krat to find you. You must have questions. Geppetto will have answers. But we have to find him first.
Yeah, no problem.
He was last seen on Elysian Boulevard. All of Krat is dangerous for humans. And that neighborhood is one of the scariest. Please find Geppetto on Elysian Boulevard. I'll explain more once you find him.
Gotta go find my dad. You can level up through Sophia as well. Cool.
Look at Gemini. I think he's in shock.
Jenny is fine.
That's proof you're broken. The real Gemini isn't so calm. I'm no inventor, but perhaps I can fix him. Or perhaps he'll fix himself in time. Wait, take this pocket watch. Krat is a labyrinth of peril right now. This watch will guide you to a safe place. Be careful, clever one.
Cool. Objective tracker. All right. Well, with that, I think we'll go ahead and call it here. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and let me know any Lies of P advice, support, questions, etc. that you may have. And with that, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next episode. Bye for now.